Right, I can't believe it. Day 2 of the English U18 Championship here at Farnham Golf Club, almost over. And I think, Luke, we've got the best of the weather right now. It's sweltering, isn't it?
It's hot. It's fantastic. It's yeah, compared to 4 years ago when we had to, a little bit of lightning, a little bit of thunder. We had to cut it on the last day. But yeah, I mean, the only complaint from some people is it's too hot, but that's never.
No, not for me. And look, we've seen some fantastic golf today, haven't we? Somebody's caught my eye. Aaron Moody, 7 under total for the tournament, 4 under 68 today. He's flying high at the top.
It's some score in those conditions with the wind, with the heat, but also with the course playing as firm and fast as it actually is. He's actually a grandson of one of the members here at Farnham Golf Club as well.
Is he? So yeah, a bit of extra knowledge there to help out.
Burr Hill member, so reasonably local, and Jesse James member here.
Right, I tell you, Louis Bloxham going very well as well. Was 6 under last time I looked. Just there are a couple of players still out on the course at the minute, as we say. However, there were a few players I spoke to earlier as well. Daisy Lee, she went very well. She shot 3 under par today. Leah Irwin, she also went 3 under as well. And you've been following Jake Platt. How's he been getting on?
He's been doing great. So he was 5 over yesterday with a triple bogey. He eagled the first this afternoon. So
brilliant.
Nice start, gets it back to 3. He then went birdie on 10 and 11. I'm afraid there was a big wait on the 12th tee because there was a ruling up ahead, so there was 3 groups on that 12th tee waiting, and I didn't see him finish the hole, but he had to make up and down for a double from about 50 yards short. So we'll find out from Jake, but he's still within potential for the cut.
Okay, let's hope he makes it, because as you said, just touching on the cut there, yes, rounds 1 and 2 all but complete. There is a cut, rounds 3 and 4 tomorrow, all played on Sunday. You can watch it live as well. Talking of those players, Daisy Lee, Leah Irwin and Jake Platt, I think we can hear from them now. Should we listen in? Let's hear from them now. Right, I'm here with Daisy Lee. Daisy, you just finished your 2nd round. How did you get on out there today?
I think I did pretty well, better than yesterday, obviously. Yesterday was 4 over, but today was 2 under. I putted well, found the greens a lot more easy than yesterday. 2 over, a 2 under front and then level back. So, yeah, we'll just see how we get on tomorrow.
How is the front 9 comparing to the back 9?
The front 9, I struggled on a lot yesterday, which was surprising that I shot 2 under front. So, you know, really happy with the result. It was great, really. I think it's a lot easier in the morning with like the wind died down and without the sun. So, yeah.
So you think it's an advantage to have gone out this morning? It
I
looks
think
that way, doesn't it?
a little bit. Just so you don't have to keep taking off layers, keep hydrating, like all the usual stuff around the course. So.
Now, what do you make of Farnham Golf Club?
I actually really like it. On the practice fan, I was a bit like, I don't really know, but I think it's grown on me past 2 grounds. Yeah, it just depends on the day a lot of the time, and the course can either play really good for you or not very good at all. So, yeah.
Well, look, Daisy, I really appreciate you taking time out.
Thank you very
Best of luck
much.
as well. There's still a lot of golf to be played, but
Yeah.
it's looking good for tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Right, I'm here with Ellie. Just finished your round 2 here at Farnham Golf Club, the English U18 Championship. Things going pretty well so far, Ellie. Tell us about your round.
Yeah, so I started off with a birdie on the first, and then I went bogey, and then I got a birdie back on the 4th, and then from there felt pretty decent about my game.
Yeah.
The putter were hot, so it were going pretty well, and then unfortunately on the last hole doubled.
Well, look, forget about that.
Yeah.
It has been a good tournament so
Yeah, it's
far.
been, yeah.
What do you make of Farnham Golf Club?
It's a lovely course. You've got to be accurate, you've got to plot your way around and just get that short game really good.
And
But
your home course is?
Crossland Heath.
Now, I know Crossland Heath very well, up north, of course, and you've
Yeah.
travelled down for this, haven't
Yeah.
you? First ever golf tournament I ever broadcast was up there. Tell us about Crossland Heath.
Oh, you've got to stay in the fairway, that's for sure. Yeah, keep out the heather and stuff, but it's a lovely course.
What's the big difference between Farnham and Crossland Heath for you?
I'd say Crossland Heath's a lot longer. It's a bit wider, but you've still got to have a good short game around there to
Yep.
score well, but yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, despite the double here, you've got a big smile on your face and it looks like you're going to be coming back tomorrow, Leah. Thanks so much for
Thank
talking to us,
you.
really appreciate it. Thank you. Right, everybody, we're here with Jake Platt, the junior captain here at Farnham Golf Club. It's the English Under-18 Championship. Jake, you're about to head out for your second round, of course, and hometown hero, I suppose. Does that come with a bit of added pressure, would you say?
Yeah, no, it's great to be playing at home in such a big competition, and yeah, I've had a few people from the club watching me come round, which has really been nice.
Well, talking to people coming round with you, you've got a very capable man in your camp, haven't you? I know Luke Bone, he is going to be following you around a little bit today. How valuable has he been for you?
Yeah, no, he's been great. Like, we came here before 2 hours yesterday, and we've just been doing warm-ups, putting warm-ups, and we've been going on the range a bit. So yeah, he's been really good.
Now, you know Farnham better than anybody else here. Where's the big opportunities out there this weekend?
I think if you're straight, you'll be good. Like, if you're straight off the tee, you don't have to be the longest of hitters around this course. If you can hit the fairways and get on green and regulations and 2, you'll be fine. And yeah, just knowing the greens has been really helpful. Yeah, knowing the pace and the slopes of the putts is helpful for me. Yeah.
Well, look, we won't give too much away, but let's talk about Farnham Golf Club. Is it quite an honour for you being the junior captain?
Yeah, no, it's great. I've been here for since I was 6 or 7, so 10 years. So yeah, it's really good. I know a lot of the members here, adults and juniors. So it is an honour. And seeing all the academy lot when we were younger, when we were 6, we go through the academy with Luke and Ollie, some of the coaches here. So seeing them progress is great, and yeah, it's a great honour.
Well, look, Jake, thank you so much for this. You've got to crack on anyway and get yourself ready, haven't you? Best of luck this afternoon
Thank you very
for round
much.
2. The English Under-18 Championship continues here at Farnham Golf Club.
First on the tee from Farnham, Jake Platt.
There you go. That's great to hear from a number of the players. Always like to catch them either before or just after a round, just to really see how they're feeling. Of course, we saw Jake Platt's tee shot then as well, and as you said, he got off to a great start, didn't he?
Yeah, fantastic eagle, smashed it over the top of the hill, downwind on this hole. I think it was like a 9-iron he had into the green, so the par 5's playing short, back edge of the green, pins at the front and drained a 30-footer for eagle. Fantastic.
Let's talk about the course, shall we, Luke? Par 5 to begin with, the first a unique challenge, huh?
It's a some course. This I've been here a long time, as you know, and the feedback we're getting from the players is just unreal.
Well, second time actually this tournament has been hosted here. In fact,
4 years
2021,
ago.
wasn't it? It was the inaugural
Yep.
mixed under-18 championship then. And of course, we followed Lottie all the way down 18 in the driving rain, didn't we? I remember it well.
Yeah, she eagled the last, if you remember.
Yes,
It wasn't quite good enough. Jensen was
Jensen Forrester,
just a little too far ahead because they had to curtail the last round, if you remember. Lottie's still adamant that had it been a full 36 on the Sunday, she'd have had him.
She might well have done. Who are we to say otherwise? And I'll tell you something. You and me, we took a little walk earlier, didn't we? We were down here. Obviously, we've got the first just behind you. You can see the 18th green. We've got the putting practice green here as well. But I think we should have a little look at some of the a bit further up. We went up to the 6th. We had a little look at the 5th and the 12th, I believe it was as well.
Yes, 5, 6, 11 and 12. A really nice sort of amen corner of Farnham Golf Club.
It is the aiming corner, and 6th in particular for a certain player who hit a hole in one yesterday. Let's head up to the 6th, shall we? And let's throw to you and me at 6 right now. Right, Luke, here we are. We've come outside, haven't we? Up to the 6th tee box. It's glorious sunshine. We're in the middle of round 2 of the English Under-18 Championship, and we've come up to a very special place, haven't we? We just said it. We're at the 6th. Here we go. Look, let's have a little look around, shall we? Yesterday,
beautiful, Ian.
It is stunning, isn't it? Yesterday, something very special happened up here for Ella Cornwell, didn't it, Luke?
Certainly did. Hole in one. Congratulations, Ella.
Not too bad.
It's as you can probably see with the trees around me, it's really windy out here today. It was the same as yesterday. So she hit a 5-iron to the back right or middle right pin yesterday. I didn't get to witness it, but I heard it looked in all the way. We've got a really tough stretch of golf holes here. They're not actually that long. It's not about distance that's making them tough. It's the fact that the wind's swirling through all these pines. The wind's coming almost straight into us here on this 6th. But you see with the last few shots we just witnessed, Ian, that any sort of left to right or right to left spin, and it's flaring up, and we've got, actually, although it's a par 3, we've got out of bounds left here.
Yeah.
And it's so firm once you're 10 or 15 yards left of the pin there, it starts running the risk of bouncing into that hedge. And then right, we've got heather. So we've just seen 2 boys, one go right, one go left. They've kept it in bounds, but they've got difficult chips left in.
Now, yesterday it was a 5-iron from Ella.
5-iron.
That got the job done. What are you seeing people doing today?
I think for the boys it's going to be a 5-iron for the boys off the back here. Some of the longer hitters maybe flight a 6, but the danger with the 6 is it soars up. So I think they'll be taking 180 yards flighted 5-iron, and then the girls we're looking at 150. It could even be yesterday's club for Ella 5-iron again, because it's probably a 7-iron or a 6-iron, but that wind's right into the face. It's really interesting just looking down just over here to the hole just before us, Ian, with the 5th hole. What we've got there, we're playing from down in the trees, down on the fairway, and as soon as that ball flights up, that ball is trying to come towards the heather where this gentleman's just stood. We've seen 2 or 3 shots easily just ride the wind and end up left of the green. You do not want to miss that green.
I'm just seeing a ball actually come quite nicely on the green. I'll see if I can pick it up on the camera there. There it is.
Oh yeah, to leave it under the hole on that pin is unbelievable, because it's right at the back of the green. But he or she's going to have the easiest putt up the hill there. You don't want to try and go long of that pin, because long is dead. This is where it gets interesting. It's the first green where actually they've got to really consider the slope.
Yeah. Now, I spoke to a number of players today. One player in particular said they were 2 under through the front 9, level par for the back 9. Yeah. Would you go along with that? Would you say perhaps there's more scoring opportunity in the front 9?
It's a tough one. We were talking about this as people have been here a long time now. When I started here as a junior, it was the front 9 you made your score and then you held on. But actually, I see it the other way around these days, because the distances people hit it, the fact that the back 9 is long doesn't actually matter so much, because you can actually open your shoulders, you can hit driver with a bit of space. Everything is so fiddly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you can get through those in level par these days, people are happy. Well, that used to be where you try and make your birdies. So the golf is hard. The course is playing tough. it's set up perfectly for making sure that good shots are rewarded and bad shots are punished, but fairly.
Should we take a moment, actually, just before we wrap this little segment up, of course? Let's watch this group here.
This is a great
5.
shot to watch here, Ian. This guy in the heather. This is exactly where Jake was. We can go past these fences here. This is exactly where Jake was, who's the junior captain here at Farnham Golf Club. He eagled the first in his round today, getting back to 3 over for the tournament after a 5 over round yesterday, right in the mixer to make the cut currently. He hit it here now. Jake made up and down. This is not an easy shot, so we've got from the heather to a downslope to a pin and a green that slopes hard from back to front.
Goodness, this will be good.
See the length of swing he's taking there. He's got to commit to landing it on the flatter part of the green. If he lands on the downslope, this could go long on the green. Oh, he's played that so well. So he did exactly what I said. A great shot. Exactly what I said there. He had to commit to flying it onto the flat part of the green. If he'd hit the downslope before he got to the green, that could have shot off over the side.
Well,
this is another good putt to watch here as well. This guy's putting from above the hole. You can just get an idea of how quick this green is. You watch how he touches it, and it'll bank hard from left to right.
Yeah, we are looking at the 5th green at the minute. Lovely cluster of holes, and yeah, he's quite a way back actually, isn't he? In fact, he's just off the fringe of the green, isn't he?
Yeah, you don't want to be long on this pin. If you look where he's aiming almost at right angles to where the hole is. And there it turns, then it picks up pace. Look at it go, look. Oh, wow, these greens are good.
It was the deftest of touches, wasn't it? Right, Luke. Just very quickly, whilst we're here, obviously on the 6th tee, what we got behind? I can see the halfway hut behind us, and I saw Emily Horsted a little bit earlier from England Golf enjoying an ice cream.
Oh yeah, she said you weren't going to mention that. We are looking at the 11th green, the pin to the 11th green over there, which is a long par 5, 545 yards off the back tees for the boys, straight into this wind that I'm sure you can see. We've also got our halfway hut, which is a relatively recent addition to Farnham Golf Club. It was here in the last time we held this event, but it was installed by Sam Coulter, who's a long-standing member and been around the club for a long time. Him and a team championed this, and it's been an absolutely fantastic addition to this golf club. It's almost now become customary to stop mid-round, but it's a nice little spot because you can actually pop here on the 6th tee and on the 11th green, so you can actually hit it twice. So yeah, really nice addition to the golf club. Really nice addition to the golf club, and a perfect vantage point for this event this year. You can watch lots of good golf from hitting into 11. The tee shot on 12 is probably the most spectacular one we've got. Elevated tee, really good bunkering, and then you've got par 3, 6th, and the 5th approach. So yeah, if you're coming up to watch around here, this is the place to be. You can see an awful lot of good golf, and you can have an ice cream.
That's it. Make sure you do come up here tomorrow. And Luke, we better hand back to you and me, actually, back up at the clubhouse.
Hello, us.
So, I've enjoyed this little walk, and we'll see everybody very soon.
Nice one.
Right, Luke, fantastic stuff up at 6. I'm
Amazing.
looking forward to getting back up there tomorrow as well. Don't forget, you can watch it live tomorrow as well. Head over to the Farnham Golf Club YouTube channel to watch the end of round 3 and a whole heap of round 4 right to the finish. We're going to be live right to the very end. You're going to see that winning putt. And it could go to a playoff, couldn't it, potentially?
Yeah, it could do. Could be a day in the sun, couldn't it?
A day in the sun, indeed. Right, and if it is a day in the sun, it means it's a long day for a lot of people, because it's not just the golfers, of course, it's not just yourself. We've got Scott doing a great job holding the camera as well right now as well, but there's a lot of volunteers out there too, isn't there?
I mean, it's fantastic. We've got, over 60 volunteers from Farnham Golf Club over the course of the 4 days, all chipping in to help on car parking, to ball spotting, flag waving on certain blind holes, scoring. As England Golf say, it just wouldn't run without that.
Yeah.
They've got a great team from England Golf, and they are doing. Emily and Lewis are being fantastic, but But to see the members out there in force, to actually get your own golf club from a perspective where you're watching rather than playing, is also something that they're all saying is just a privilege. And to see the quality of golf from these youngsters, and then for the volunteers to then enjoy it on the veranda afterwards, and you know, soak up the atmosphere. It's we're a lot of very proud Farnham Golf Club members, and you can really tell that.
As they should be as well. And a little bit earlier, actually, I caught up with Rob from Farnham and Ian Wilson Soppit, who unintententionly completely insulted me without realising he was doing it.
Well done, Ian.
But make sure you listen to that. In fact, we can hear from them now just a bit about the importance of having the championship here and their roles in the club and what it means to them. Right, Rob, here we are. We're on the first tee here for the English Under-18 Championship at Farnham Golf Club. It must make you proud seeing all of this.
Oh goodness, yeah, so proud. I've been at the club for 25 years myself, so to see us elevated like this, and this is the second time we've hosted an England golf event, and we're super proud on behalf of the members. It's really a thrill, yeah.
What does it mean to you then and the rest of the team here at Farnham to have it back, like you said, for a second year? Obviously there's a good relationship with England Golf there.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, the first time we hosted it was the inaugural event, first time for this mixed championship. I think it means so much that it's still going, not only going, but going strong, and probably getting stronger and stronger. Mixed golf is such a big deal, in our industry, in our sport.
Certainly the weather's a little bit better, hopefully, than we had it 4 years ago.
Indeed, it is, a bit of rain last time around.
There's a few changes to the club as well, certainly inside. Tell us what's been happening at Farnham.
A big refurbishment of the clubhouse. The clubhouse was quaint before, let's call it that, but it needed to bring it up to date. And during last summer, early autumn, sort of closed our doors to the members inside and had a big refurbishment. And we're just chuffed with how that's played out. It's made a big difference to the experience for our members and visitors, of course. And events like this, it just shines a light on it. It's super.
And just finally, before we let you go, it's. We talk to the players a lot, we talk to the parents, we talk to the caddies, but what about the volunteers involved? There's a large group of people who get involved, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these sorts of events, as I'm sure you know, don't happen without volunteers, and we've got nearly 60 of our members giving up their time to marshal holes, do some scoring, do the starting. And we're proud of them for doing that, and I think it just indicates how proud the members are of being England Golf hosts once again.
Look, Rob, thank you so much. Thanks for hosting it again, by the way. It's absolutely
problem.
Fantastic, and very much looking forward to the final rounds 3 and 4 tomorrow. Thanks, Rob.
Super. Thanks.
Here with Ian Wilson Soppit, and Ian, it's lovely to meet you. The people behind the English Under-18 Championship, and of course Farnham Golf Club, and you've had a number of roles here, haven't you? Can you tell us more?
Well, over the years, I've been here 43 years, so it would be surprising if I hadn't contributed in some way. I was heavily involved with the juniors for a number of years, from the late 80s. Saw a number of them coming through, and I had the great pleasure last Sunday of caddying for one of my ex-juniors from 25 years ago in our Open. He's now a member up in Northumberland, and I heard he was coming down, so I could only manage 18 physically, but it was lovely to see him. Then I was captain in 1999 and chairman for a number of years in the noughties. And now I'm just a decrepit old golfer.
Oh, I'm not having that. And you're doing some starting for us today as well, aren't you? Yeah.
That's right.
And I also understand this club means something to me as well. You know my dad, Jeff Waterhouse.
I do indeed, yes.
Was he any good?
Well, off camera, very, very well, in fact. I'm pretty certain he was on the board for a short while, doing the finance side, while I was chairman. I have missed him, actually. There's a number of members still here who would know Jeff, but it is now some years since I've seen him, and I expect, you look too old to be his son. I'll put it that way.
Oh, no, well, okay, yeah. Thanks for that. Well, if I could tell you actually, he's stopped playing golf and
Yes.
he's now doing bowls. So
Ah, right. Yes. Yeah, he's gone to the dark side, in
he's
other
gone
words.
to the
Yes.
dark side.
Yeah.
Look, Ian, let's talk about this event. What does it mean to you? Somebody's got such an association with this wonderful golf club. What does it mean to you hosting such a prestigious event as the English U18 Championship?
Well, it's a source of great pride, to be honest, because I actually believe that the course is up to it, that we have been for too long a bit of a secret in Surrey, and the recognition from England Golf has meant a lot to the members and all the officials. And with the clubhouse changes that I personally think are quite superb,
Yeah, they are.
it's really nicely set up for this sort of event, I think. And it's such a good thing that so many members come out and volunteer. And lastly, it is always wonderful to see young people hitting a golf ball.
It is, isn't it? We are
Not always straight, but you know, it's some of the practice swings I would end up in A&E if I tried it. So you know, it's so lovely to host an event like this, and the EGU do a superb job.
Yeah. Well, look, Ian, I've really enjoyed our chat. I really genuinely have. So thank you for taking the time out. I better let you crack on because you've got to get the next group underway.
I have,
haven't you?
yes, and actually you look too young to be his
I'll
son.
take that.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Great to hear from Rob and Ian there, who at the end did say, he actually said, look, you didn't see it, but of course he knows my dad quite well.
Yeah.
So Farnham's is a club that's quite close to my heart as well. And he did say, he said, I look too old to be his son. And then he ended it, didn't he, everybody, by saying, no, I'm only joking, you do look young. So I'll take that as a win.
I can't believe you managed to get the mic back off Ian.
Yeah, the two Ians going toe to toe with the mics, but fantastic character.
Great.
Like I said, he's been at the club for a long time,
Oh,
hasn't he?
Ian's been around a very long time and done an awful lot for this golf club, from committees and chairmen and captain, and is again another proud stalwart of the club.
Yes, and something we're very proud about is that tomorrow, as we said, you can watch the end of round 3 and all of round 4 completely live and free. Head over to the Farnham Golf Club YouTube channel, where Luke is going to join us again, aren't you, Luke, for a bit of a walk around. We're going to do some commentary. We're going to have some fun and games, as we always do as well.
We're going to have a great day. I'm really looking forward to doing it again. Like 4 years ago, Ian was, and at Sunningdale Foursomes as well. We've done it a couple of times now.
Of course we
I
did.
had to do a bit of caddying duties, though,
yes,
if you remember, because it was raining so much. But I'm really looking forward to following the groups that are towards certainly the second round tomorrow, when it's going to get really tasty. What I'm hoping for is that there's, first of all, it's close, but also that there's some boys and girls mixing it up at the top. That'd be fantastic.
So if you're watching this on Facebook right now, I have put the link in the text of this broadcast to the scheduled broadcast for the rounds 3 and 4 tomorrow. So make sure you click that. Hit that subscribe button as well at Farnham Golf Club's YouTube channel. It just makes sure you don't miss any of the action as it happens. It is going to be a cracker. The live chat will be open as well, so we do want to hear from you. We'll give you a shout out as well, and we love to know where people are watching all over the world. We get Luke.
Absolutely.
So how
you're
nice
you have to
is that?
Put up with us for 6 hours tomorrow. It's going to be great.
It's more like 8 hours.
8 hours. Oh,
I
even
think
better.
it's going to be a long one tomorrow, but it is going to be so worth it. Let's hope this weather continues. So rounds 3 and 4 tomorrow of the English Under-18 Championship here at Farnham Golf Club, and it is live. We'll see you then. Have a good night.
Thank you.